All right, good Saturday evening. It's about 10 till 9 on a Saturday, and the wind finally laid down, so I'm gonna go spray. I got 18 acres right over there at my brother's house, and I've got 8.5 acres back here, so those will be one batch. And then these two fields here, which I can spray together, so it's a nice half-mile long run. There's 32 acres there. So we're putting Liberty down and some other stuff, some tap out and stuff like that. So it's 20 gallons of the acre. So the sprayer holds 660 gallons. 32 acres is going to take 640 gallons. So she's going to be full. I forget what the other one is. My brother's is 18 and that's 8. So that's 26. So that's 500 and... that'd be 620. So yeah, they'll both be pretty good sized loads. Problem is, I go in here to start Scooter up, and she's dead. Deader than a doorknob. No click, no lights, no nothing. And what I did was I left 2 of the switches on. I'll climb up here and show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see or not without the lights. But let me open this window. Get some air movement. But on this spray controller, everything is up is off, down is on. Well, these two, that one and that one, I had left down, which means it had flipped 2 solenoids. All your full stuff runs off of one cylinder. Your lift is on one remote, and that's a single line. And I'll bring you back here and show you. Whew, it's hot. It's been a hot one all day. But you can see that cylinder there. Goes all the way up to here. It's a two-stage cylinder. And that lifts the whole arm assembly, all this suspension stuff and everything. Lifts all that up. So then you've got lines coming in here. That's one, and this is one. Goes in the back side. That's another remote. So the one remote, just it's a one-way cylinder, picks everything up, lets it down. The other remote has your wings unfolding and your boom angle. These cylinders up here means that you can, you know, you're spraying along like this and you get on a hillside or something, you can actually pick your boom up to go over fences or whatever. I've done rock piles. So that's what them cylinders up there for. So the 4 toggle switches in there toggle you back and forth between this cylinder for lifting and this cylinder down in here. You can't hardly see it. Right there, that's the wing unfold cylinder right there, which will spread the wings out. And yeah, there's your wing up, and here's your unfold cylinder on this side. So, yeah, I've done it before. I was in a hurry the other day when we were spraying. I wanted to get done. I wanted to go to bed, get some sleep before I went to work. It was already like 4 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that. But anyway, I forgot to flip them last 2 switches down or up actually, when I finished folding the boom up, and it don't take long at all. And it's been, I think that was Thursday when I sprayed, and it's Saturday now, so that's 3 days, 2 days. 2 days, and it drained that battery. So got the battery charger on her. I can't get in there to jump start it because I got her nosed up in there. I don't think my cables are long enough to go from Bertha over to the front end of Scooter. The battery's clear on the front of Scooter. Yeah, my beard's going, it's itching. Time to trim her up again. I gotta trim all this stuff on here and actually make it look like a beard instead of just a scarf. I don't know if you can see or not. It's kind of dark in here. But yeah, there's the battery, clear up in the nose of Scooter. And Bertha's sitting over there, and them batteries are clear back there. So yeah, oh, they wouldn't have made it. So we're up to 57%. So I got everything else out there. All the trucks out there with the shuttle in the back for that. So come out here, start this thing up, and click, nothing. So I guess we'll take a little break. Looks like we got a little storm heading north of us and to the east. But yeah, hopefully somebody's getting some rain. Me and Dad went back here into that wheat stubble. Can you see it? Yeah, you can just see the yellow in between back there. But that's where me and Tammy were planting them double crop beans the other day. They're up. Me and Dad went back there and drove around, and they're up. Oh, some of them are 1.5 inches tall. They're not all up yet, so a shot of rain would be nice. Get them up. Some of the corn's tasseling. You can see in that field. If you can see it, they're not. Nope, that's worse. But yeah, that big field in the middle there, you can see where we changed varieties, and that one variety is tasseling out before the other one, because that was all planted the same day. Oops, sorry about that. Button. I fat fingered it again. Yeah, that corn was all planted the same day. That field back there's where the tie rod come apart on the 970, and we brought her back up here and got her up here, and then switched everything over and put her on the scooter. I got dirty already. I ain't been out here 15 minutes. I got dirty already. But yeah, so that was all planted the same day. The little field, I don't know if you can see it down there, that little 9-acre patch down there, that's looking poor. Looking poor. So hopefully it'll come out of it. So, all right, well, I'm going to go in here and try this, and I'll catch up with you when we get rolling. You can see I got different clothes on. Well, it is now Sunday evening. It's 9 o'clock. It's finally calmed down enough to spray. Get about 1.5 inches of rain today. Wind blowed all day. Last night, I finally got that tractor started. Lost all the dash. The shuttle shift wouldn't work. Couldn't move the tractor. The PTO wouldn't engage. So I'm going through everything. Checking fuses, checking wiring, put another battery in it. Just not good. Frazzled. So I'm texting back and forth with the service manager till about 11 o'clock last night. I swore I checked every fuse in that whole tractor. And so he sent somebody out this morning. It was about noon. They got here. He starts checking things out. The third fuse he pulled out was blown. A little 5-amp fuse, and it was blown. He was reading through the book, and I said, well, this one here is what says the dash cluster. And he says, yeah, that's the lamps behind the dash cluster. This one here says TMC, DMC, blah, 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 blah. This is the one that powers the relays that power the dash. So yeah, Sunday service call for a 5-amp fuse. Boy, you know, I feel like an idiot. Anyway, he got out of here. And then the storm started rolling in. Wind was blowing. So obviously I didn't do any spraying. So I'm out here now. I had the battery on the charger. The original battery out of the tractor. I need to change it out. Take the camper battery. I put camper battery in it last night to try and get it started. I got tools scattered all over the place. Multimeter out. Oh, this charger here is flashing bad battery. This little charger's a piece of crap. Hang on a second. I'm going to get my multimeter out right now real quick and see what this is actually at. .6. And what is this one at? 11.3. Alright. Well, I'm gonna take that battery out, take it in the garage, put the trickle charger on it, and get it fully charged up again, because like I said, that's one of the camper batteries, which I have to go in because I went out and checked on that yesterday, and the battery that's in there was dead, so I got the camper plugged in. I'm just not having battery luck this time, but I knew that camper battery would be low. There's draw on it, the smoke detector and stuff like that. I'll put a draw on it when it's sitting there. That's why I take the batteries out in the wintertime. Sorry, you can't see me. I'm trying to get my multimeter stuff put away. I don't want to leave it lay out here. There's critters in this barn. Come out. So put that right there for now. You know what? You've seen me change batteries a bunch of times. Way too many times. So I'm going to pull this battery out. I'm going to put this original one back in it. I'm going to go grab one of my good battery tenders and put that on it for overnight. That should bring it up. And if not, I still got the jumper cables right here to the old 970. That's what I was doing to get it started. So anyway, yeah, not a good Sunday. I'm glad we got rain. I wish it was a lot more. I wish it was about an inch more, but I'll take it. It was a little drink. I wouldn't say a nice drink, but it was a little drink. So, all right, I'm going to get off here and get these changed out before I got to take a shower and go to work tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Hit the like button and leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on. What do you think? So I look forward to hearing from you. Be kind, be safe. Well, I just had to interject. As you can hear, tractor started. But I just walked, and that's north. But look at that sunset. Isn't that spectacular? I don't know. Looks like we could still get something from the south, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah, isn't that just glorious? Just glorious. So glad I live in the country and get to see sunsets like that without buildings obstructing them. Just wanted to show you that real quick. And the tractor started with the other battery in it, so I don't have to put the charger on it. I still might though, just for hoops and giggles. It's showing 13 volts, so I still might. Hopefully the weather's calm in the morning and I can spray. All right, see you, bye. Well, good Monday morning, everybody. Monday, July 20th. What a weekend. How much does a 5-amp fuse cost? I'll let you know when I get the bill. Service call. I know I checked them. I probably talked about this in the last one there. Saturday night, the wind laid down nice and calm about 8 o'clock, and I went out to start the tractor, and I left a couple switches on. The batteries were dead. So I put the battery charger on there and the tender on there, jumper cables and everything else. First time I turned the key on, the dash lit up like normal. Second time I tried it, the only thing to come on was the battery light. Didn't have no jack, no fuel gauge, no temperature. Electric shuttle shift didn't work, PTO didn't work. So I started checking everything out. I checked and checked and checked. I know I checked every one of them fuses. I was text messaging with the service manager at Redline. What a guy. Saturday night, and he's texting back and forth with me trying to get this figured out until about 11 o'clock at night. Finally, I just told him to send a technician out in the morning, Sunday morning. I know it's going to cost me a bunch of money, but I wanted to get the spraying done. Comes out, the third fuse he pulls was bad. Little bitty 5-amp fuse. I know I pulled it. I had the manual out, going through all the circuit breakers, everything else, tested them. Anyway, we're spraying, or we're heading to the field to try and spray. Everything seems to be running. So we got her filled up with 560 gallons of solution. Going to my brother's house to do that, 18 acres there. Going to do that 8 acre, this will do that, and that 8 acre field behind my house. And one more tank full, that'll be a big one, 640 gallons. I know I've said this already, but yeah, 640 gallons in a 660 gallon sprayer. But I can do both them fields north of the barn. That's a half-mile run, so that'll be a nice run there. And Kirk's got some spraying he wants to do. I don't know if we'll get to that today. So, all right. We'll talk to you in a little while. All right. Well, still Monday. 11:15. So that didn't take very long. Big fields, so you can get a lot of acres done in a hurry. And the little one back here, around that one there is wheat stubble on the other end, so I didn't bother cutting in that end. I just drove out into the wheat stubble, turned around and came back. So that saved some time. And of course the one north of the barn out there, that was a half-mile long, so we were able to roll right through that. And I only did one on each end of that because there's room to turn. If I'm up against the woods or something like that, I'd like to put 2 passes in. I mean, I can do it in one, but you kind of got to jack things around pretty sharp. All right, well, Kirk was here and helped me load up everything this morning. He took the scaffolding. He's got some barn doors to replace, so he put stuff away. Got the leftover chemicals in the back of my truck, and he pulled it in the garage here. That's to do the wheat stubble. I think he rinsed my tailgate off too. He's a good friend. He's my best friend. Have been for years and years and years. We grew up together, 4-H and everything else, all through school. I went Vanguard, but he didn't. But we still was in 4-H together and showed sheep together. So yeah. I do believe it's beer 30. I got up at, I didn't get out of bed yesterday till about 9:30. Yeah, I think it was about 9:30 yesterday morning. So typical Monday, 24 hours plus. Anyway, done spraying. I got to spray 2 fields for him tomorrow, I think. So we'll get that done right away in the morning, weather permitting. He didn't get no rain yesterday. We got that. We got a 1/10.5. And over there at Rollersville, he didn't get anything. I didn't talk to Dad. I don't know what he got. Hopefully he got some over there because his stuff's hurting, especially his corn. But anyway, Tammy was going to work on the pool a little bit this morning. Put some more salt in it and get that circulating and stuff and generating chlorine. So I'll take a walk out there and peek at that. I got to get the mail too. I haven't got the mail in a few days, so it's probably full. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You know, help the channel grow. Share them with your friends. Pass it along. Tell all your buddies friends to watch it. I mean, if they don't like it, they don't like it. If they do, they do. And leave a comment. Comments help. So comments help grow the channel. And likes and all that stuff. And shares and everything else. So let's see where we can go. Hopefully we get to the fun part of this deal here pretty quick. I mean, I'm having fun spraying and stuff for the most part, but, you know, that's all it's been is farming, farming, farming. NASCAR's coming up in 2 weeks, so I'll be up there. I don't know how much filming I can do up there, but we'll do some. And hopefully we can do some rides. take the side-by-sides and go do some rides somewhere. So anyway, we'll talk to you later. Thanks again. Bye-bye.